See who got the memo to dress up. Look at this guy. Front cover of Gentleman's Quarterly Magazine, and he looks like an ad at Dick's Sporting Goods with the Under Armour gear rolling. Listen, folks, it's your Pratt Pack. I'm still wearing a little pirate gear, as you can see. We're going to begin talking about some pirate news. They're down in Florida, and spring training. They're heading to McKechnie. Let's just talk about the Pirates. The starting pitching seems to be everybody's concern. And, you know, we've said before, and you use that cliche, and rightfully so, you can never have enough pitching. But Jameson Taillon seems to be someone that we keep focusing in on as maybe a savior to be the real anchor next to Garrett Cole as far as that starting rotation.
Well, and before Taillon had the Tommy John surgery, Taillon and Cole were mentioned in the same breath as the two power arms. If he's back from the surgery and does well in AAA, I think you'll see him at the major league level this year. But that's a question mark, isn't it? And you don't want to have question marks. You want to have the studs that you can pencil in and start the season with. So that's going to be an ongoing process. And but it is every year. That's just the nature of the beast when it comes to baseball.
I'll tell you one thing, guys, that if I'm the Pirates management, with the contract issues that Garrett Cole has now raised and all this other stuff, he would pitch every fourth day for me, and he would pitch 9 innings every day. I'm not worried about him saving his arm for the future, because you're not going to have him after he gets to that last year of arbitration. He's going to be gone. Don't do the Steven Strasburg thing and try to save him. You use him as much as you can and use him up.
All right, real quick, because you've been there. I've been to Sarasota, but never to Bradenton. The Bambino's headed there. My friend Andy Amrine's headed there. Most of the staff is there because the morning show, 93.7, The Fan's going to be there. Just a quick AAA report, a little tourism tip or two about what people need to do if they can go to Pirate City.
You know, being a baseball writer was the greatest job in the world, except for having, you know, to cover the games. Because, you know, you get down there in the sun and the sand and the beaches and the green grass is growing and palm trees are swaying, and you just think anything is possible while you're down there, and it's just such a great experience because even the ball that's played is so laid back. You know, 2 or 3 innings. You got to work up to this, and you get real close to people down there, and it's like baseball used to be, and that's fun.
You know, when I would listen to the spring training games on the radio, I remember, you know, driving somewhere, going either to Ohio, West Virginia, back to Pittsburgh, and I would hear the guys, and you'd hear, beer here, and you hear the crack of the bat, and you could just, you know, people were laughing, and you could just feel the warmth from the sun. It was just spectacular.
And the gunner's saying, who's this donkey pussing? He's coming up in the minor leagues, huh? And I mean that as a term of endearment.
Listen, we got...
I love the. I'm sorry, Rob. I stepped on you, but I love the pitchers who have to get their running in. They're still running in the outfield as the game's going on.
Listen, the Bambino's shooting this, and I think he's got to go into the other room. But I just want to ask you real quick. Ole Mata gets the new deal with the Pens. I think it's a smart move. 21-year-old, going to be around for a while. They take him in the 2012 entry draft. But this Justin Schultz, who they pick up from Edmonton, an offensive defenseman. You like that?
Well, it fits their philosophy now. Defensemen that can move the puck. Everything in the NHL right now is speed. Speed is more important than muscle. Although, you know, you get a snarly defenseman who's rattlesnake mean, that doesn't hurt either. He's young. Let's just see how he fits in with that system with Letang and the rest of the group.
You got a few seconds. Go ahead.
Yeah, I think anytime you can get a somewhat of a proven talent in exchange for a draft pick that you never know what's going to be there, I think that's a good move, and I'm the one who's most often criticizing Jim Rutherford.
Hey, we love Coach K, but we are all about Pitt. Good luck to the Panthers today at 2 o'clock, Peterson Event Center, as they take on Duke. You can hear it on 93.7 The Fan. And Elias McMillan just showed up, so I get to bring up one more topic before we leave, okay? It's the NFL Combines, and our wonderful Tyler Boyd out of Clairton. Tell me what happened to him.
Well, he didn't run very well as far as 40-yard dash. All the reports are that everything else that he did was just fine. So, and there's a lot of emphasis that seems to be put on what goes on at the Combine. It's really all about what did you do on the football field. And he's going to be fine. He's going to be a good NFL player. May not be a first-round draft pick now as a result of running high 4.5s, which is not blazing speed. But I think there was a guy named Jerry Rice who one time ran something like a 4.64 at the Combine. So.
John Stallworth is a perfect example. He never had a good time in the 40, but the Steelers had timed him once and didn't. Now I don't know that guys sneak through like this anymore, like they used to. But you know, there's going to be a lot of evaluation and reevaluation between now and the draft.
All right, ladies, anything else?
No, we're good.
All right.
Hey, Coach K, welcome back to Keisterville. Keisterville loves you, and you'll always be a part of that.
My mother thanks you. My father thanks you. My sister thanks you. And we thank you. So long, America, from CBS Radio World Headquarters in Green Tree, Pennsylvania.